I'm not no fool, no. The game done taught me right. I see you ain't cool, no. Yo. This is the Buzz and Yaya show coming at you live. Season 1, episode 1. Let's go. This is a dream come true. We've been trying to do this for a while. And as you see, we got our boy in the background, one of the best to ever do it. RIP to the boy, Nipsey Hussle. Holla back. So we got a few things we want to talk about. One of them is the Will Smith issue, and the other issue is the Black China issue. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get into it. But I want to play this clip that reminds us how Jada probably does Will. Let me play this clip for you real quick.
Until you do right by me, everything you think about is gonna crumble. Don't do it, Miss Celia. Don't trade places with what I've been through.
Everything you think about will crumble.
Everything you think about will crumble. So, in my opinion, when it comes to Jada, I think she ruined that man's life. I think that the fact that she wants to... Corey Holcomb said it best. She wants Will to be a dead man's swag. What do you got to say about that, honey?
Well, yeah, I believe that also, that she got him compared to Tupac so often that he feel like he have to prove himself all the time with her. And
then you got that little turtle looking motherfucker. I can't think of his name. What's his son's name?
Why don't call him
what's his son's name?
Jalen.
Oh yeah, Jalen, little turtle. So the thing is, he talking about that's what Smiths do. Okay? What we got to understand is some things that you do in life, it can ruin you in life. And what Will did was he unsecured his future. Okay? Because, my wife, she made it very clear that when they need actors, they want somebody that's going to produce Oscars. He ain't going to get another Oscar ever again. Is that fair enough?
Yeah.
Talking to Mike.
Yeah, he may get another Oscar. What it is Will Smith is on the board.
I disagree with you on that.
No, but he's on the board. He votes for people.
No, he's not on the board anymore. He's done.
Well, yeah, he's done.
He's done. That, so he's not going to be the man anymore because he is a powerhouse.
Well, yeah, he was.
He is a powerhouse. So at the end of the day, he's not going to be able to do. And of course, Sony and Netflix they're already pretty much distanced themselves from him. They stopped a lot of projects due to Will Smith Chris Rock issue. I will commend Chris Rock how he handled it. I thought that because somebody like me, I probably would slapped his ass back or chased him off that damn stage while he walking off smiling. You know what I mean? He wouldn't have did Corey Holcomb like that. He probably wouldn't even did Mike Epps like that. I don't think Mike Epps would have ever even stood for that. But Jada ruined that man's life. When she did what she did on the red table, that was the problem. That right there was the problem. Do you agree or no?
I do, because I believe her show needed content. Mm-hmm. Drama content, so that way she put her whole business out there, her whole family business out there, and that's not right. When you put your family business out there, then your family business is out there all over the world, and people gonna talk. So now when people talking, you want to get mad because they talking. Mm-hmm. I don't understand that part. I mean, your personal and your private life is supposed to be personal and private. You're not supposed to put it out there so the whole world can see what goes on in your bedroom. Mm-hmm. And then when they talk about what goes on in your bedroom, you want to get upset about it. I don't understand that part.
And she, everybody's talking about where was the energy for Augustina or whatever the case may be. I get that. But nobody's talking about Jada. Nobody's really talking about... Corey Holcomb said some things. Who was the other guy? D.L. Hughley said some things. But honestly, all of this is led up to Jada. She's an alpha.
But honey, what you got to understand is that Will and Jada's relationship was an open marriage, and I believe Will gave her permission to sleep with August. That's why you see him in the pictures. They're in the pictures together. He touching her in places that he should not be touching her as a married woman. You know, and everybody's able to see those pictures. So when August told the world about their relationship, that's when it messed up everything. Because he was supposed to keep that quiet.
And the
He was supposed
motherfucker
to
wrote
keep
a
that
song about it too.
exactly.
Right?
He was supposed to keep that quiet. You know, Jada probably broke his heart, and he was like, "Okay, I got something for you." You know, she probably was like, "Okay, I'm done with this. I'm done with you now."
Let me
it's time
sip
for
on
to
this
move-
tea while you talking.
Well, it's time for me to move on. So you know, broke his heart, and he was like, "Okay, got something for you," and that's when he let the whole world know that he was all up in that.
Well, I can say this. I get the alopecia shit. That's the title of it, right? That's the name of it, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, I get all of that. And at the end of the day, I know it's a tough thing to deal with. But come on, people. Let's stop making it like a damn pandemic. Okay, now everybody want to come out. Okay? Personally, I thought the joke did not cross the line because if you think about G.I. Jane, she was strong. She was vibrant. She was beautiful. I'm talking about who was that to play the who was that to play it?
Demi Moore?
Demi Moore. She was beautiful. Everybody was talking about how fine and gorgeous she was and how strong and vibrant. She should have took that as the same damn thing, if you ask me. I didn't see nothing wrong with I didn't see the joke cross the line. I really didn't. Because
If I was Jada and Chris commented me as saying G.I. Jane, I would have just sat there and did my arm like this, you know, and laughed along with everybody else. Because that was my husband's night to shine. You know, I would have never allowed him to go up on stage and do what he did. I would have pulled him gently back and be like, honey, we're going to handle this later. Handle this another time. But right now, this is not the time.
And then on top of that, at the end of the day, if it was handled closed doors, look at that. We got flies and shit all up in here. What kind of shit is that?
Make them killers fly
Man.
on the TV.
It's flying across the screen. What kind of shit is that? But damn, I lost the train of thought. What was I saying?
I don't remember.
At the end of the day, she should have never took that personal, in my opinion, because of the simple fact that it was basically calling her a strong woman, in my opinion. You know, and for her to allow Will to go up there and do what he did, she ruined that man.
Well, you know what? You can't say she shouldn't have took it personally because we don't know her struggles with alopecia. You know, what she was dealing with.
I know you're not saying that
No.
after the videos that we was watching of her talking about mama gonna do this and mama gonna put rhinestones. Who the hell you think you is? Lil Uzi? Putting rhinestones in your fucking skin?
She was pointing out the scar that was on her head. She said that was the only thing she was worried and concerned about. She wasn't able to hide. You know, but we don't know her struggles with the alopecia and how it makes her feel not to have hair. And, you know, that's a struggle for her. I can understand that.
Okay, but at the end of the day, she know who she is as an individual.
True, but you know,
And your husband, your
honey.
husband is the only person you need to satisfy.
But she needs to be satisfied.
Oh well, that ain't happening. I don't even know why I even went there.
No, but she has to feel good about herself too. You know, and hair has a lot to do with the beauty to, you know, with women. You know, how their hair is, how their hair look. Mm-hmm. You know, that's why you got all these weaves and wigs and extensions and all other kind of stuff.
Well, she should have been putting on one if she didn't want nobody getting on her ass. She should have got one of them damn blonde wigs or what's that hat with the braids and shit? That's what she should have got. Okay. Just imagine her going on with one on the hat with the braids.
Okay, darling.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
I mean, I get the alopecia. I get that. But damn, now all of a sudden it's becoming a damn pandemic.
What you mean pandemic?
Because everybody else coming out there, yeah. I mean, for real, it's not like it's fucking killing you. But I understand that it kills your confidence in the way you look. But at the end of the day, most, I'm not going to say most, the majority of black women that have their hair cut short like that, they are beautiful. Why are you even worried about it? And if you're married to someone and you got it, why does it have to even be an issue? Because if it was that much of an issue, the person you're with would have been left you. If you was to have that, I would not leave you.
But it's still about her confidence in herself, how she feels, you know, how she feels.
I get
You
it, but
know.
damn, that don't mean you got to ruin a motherfucker's life, have him go on stage and slapping somebody.
Well, she didn't tell him to do that. He
She
chose
don't-
to do that. I mean, she rolled her eyes up in it. She didn't
And then
say-
she rolls her eyes, and
But
he's
she
like,
didn't
I'm
say-
going to slap the shit out of you now, bro.
But she didn't tell him to do that. He made that
Shit,
choice.
yes, she did tell him to do that, but when she rolled her eyes, and he saw it, oh, no, I got to... Come
Well,
on
he
now.
could have kept laughing along with everybody else. That's what he should have did.
You remember
that
you-
at home.
You remember one time when I had somebody,
boy.
one of my friends, a wife, had a birthday, and I had sent, and she, you know, they up there in age, and I had sent a picture of somebody teeth falling out. Remember that? You remember that? Right. And then her husband was like, the shit was funny, but at the end of the day, I had to stand up and say something because that shit wasn't cool.
I remember.
Yeah, because her teeth was falling out of her mouth.
Yeah, that wasn't right.
And he said,
he had to defend his wife.
he had to
Yeah.
defend his wife.
Yeah, he said it was hecka funny, but you know, he had to play it off. So that's probably what Will did.
Oh
He
God.
had to play it off. He
So
felt like he had a defender.
I get it. So here is, so we're gonna move on to the next subject. But at the end of the day, me personally, I feel that Jada ruined his life. I think that Will needs to make. Okay, so I said something about Dr. Dre a while back when he was going through his ugly ass marriage, divorce, right? First off, Dr. Dre is worth $4 billion. I would have gave that bitch $1 bill and told her to get out of my life. For real. Will and Jada got a lot of assets, which I understand. They say they don't want to get a divorce. If I was Will, I would rather have my peace before them assets, and that's real talk. That's real talk. I mean, if I have to give her everything and still be able to go make my movies and still make $100 million a year, I mean, really, you could survive on $42 million a year. Even though she may be out there winning and getting more money than you, at least you got your piece. Does that make any sense?
It makes a lot of sense.
You know what I mean? Excuse me, I burped, but excuse me, but you know this is off the cuff, so we can do what we want in this podcast. Holla back. So, but
But it's also a saying, I believe in the Bible, it says, if what is it that you gain the whole world, but in the end lose your soul?
and that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're gonna move on to Black China. Now, what's your thing on Black China, honey?
Well, it's the child support issue, you know. I mean, you was involved in child support for years.
You're just gonna put my business out there, right? Well, everybody gotta know I was paying child support, right?
Well,
Well, I'll tell you. I told you not to put me on blast. I told you to keep my business to myself. You want to put it? Yeah, you was paying child support too.
well, you was, darling, and you
I
was
paid in
very
full.
good. You did. You was very good. Every job you went to, you made sure you called them up and let them know, you know, what you was doing, how much you was making, to make sure, you know, that your child support was being paid. You
Okay,
know?
what the hell that's got to do with China? We talking about China and her nasty ass dudes that she been fucking with.
What you?
Look, would you just go? Just get to the point.
Okay, no. Black China was on Instagram lately, speaking on how she a single mother. She had to turn in her cars because she's a single mother and she's not getting no child support. But then, what's his name? Tiger.
Tiger.
Yeah,
Right.
chimed in and was like, I got the baby. What what, 5 days a week? You only got the baby 2 days a week. So what am I giving you child support for? And then her other baby daddy, Rob Kardashian, was like the same thing. You know, I got my daughter all these days of the week, and you probably got her, one or twice. So what am I paying child support for? You know, I'm paying for the child care. I'm paying for the school, medical, and all that stuff. So what is you talking about? Yeah, you a single mother, but you ain't taking care of the kids like we taking care of the kids. So why should we pay you child support when we got the kids 90% of the time?
Right. And then she, all of a sudden, now she's suing the Kardashians for something. Out of some
No,
crap.
she's suing them for taking her show off the air. What it was, China and Rob or some show that China and Rob was going to be doing, and the Kardashians went and I guess told the networks they don't want the show to air, and the show didn't air. So yeah, she's suing them for that. You know, saying she loss of income. You know, she said
She ain't gonna get that.
Well,
She ain't gonna get that.
will. No, I don't think so.
She don't get. I mean, you can't control the masses of a. How can I say it? The masses of a television owners. If that, I'm just saying a name off top. So if I own something, and then somebody come to me and say, "Hey, this is not a good idea," you can't sue me because I feel like this is not. The thing is we got to see the contract. That's what it comes down to.
Well, yeah, that's true.
It comes down to the contract.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this right here shows how women be going for child support out of spite. And you got good dudes that take care of their business with their children.
Well, no, you can't say it's out of spite because they do have to get some type of child support.
Okay, but but listen, but if the person that you were with and you had a child by are doing their part as a father, what do you need to do child support? Why do you need child support for? You're supposed to live. You're supposed to be grown enough to go get a job and live for yourself.
Yeah, but it's you know what is different with celebrities as far as child support is concerned. Compared,
That's
yes, it
bullshit
is.
to
No,
me.
yes, it's
That's
compared to normal
bullshit
people.
to me.
The
No.
reason why I say this, I think it should be some type of law with celebrities and people with money that these women who give these basketball players, football players, whoever they want to get with, and then get pregnant and then want to live off of the father's lifestyle and not have a job. That's not right. It should be a law stated that if somebody get pregnant by a celebrity or somebody with money, that okay, we're gonna get you a house, you have a house, paid for. We're gonna get you a modest car, paid for. We're gonna pay child support 5 years for child support for
But
child care.
No, you need to
listen.
take that out because if they already got money and paying
But the
for this
mother
and paying for
doesn't.
that.
But the mother doesn't.
Okay, but she's supposed to be responsible for herself. Why should I have to take care? Why should I have to take care of a child and her? That don't make no sense. She a grown ass woman. My obligation is the child. So that's just like saying if she got a dude and then I'm taking care of her and her dude. No.
I'm not talking about the dude. I mean,
No, you're missing the point.
the point is, these men need to wrap it up. Period. Because
yeah,
they know
that's
these
true,
women is out here
but
trying to get them for their money, and they still going in them raw, and then they gotta break them off millions of dollars.
Okay, but at the end of
they should be able to take some type of responsibility, pull out or something.
Okay, but at the end of the day, what the mother job is to do is to better herself, right?
Of course.
Okay, so at the end of the day, whatever if you got a solid dude that's taking care of his kids in a solid way, he ain't obligated to take care of her.
But he's obligated to take care of that child that lives with her.
Okay, but at the end of the day,
Wait a minute.
she got to do her part too.
Hold up. Of course she got to do her part, but he's staying over here in a big old gigantic mansion, and they staying in a 2-bedroom apartment or
Fuck out of
something.
here. That's her fault. They staying in a 2-bedroom apartment. That's her damn fault. That's her fault because she got to get off her ass and go work too.
Of course she
Okay,
do.
so that's her fault. I'm doing my part by making sure that kid is in a charter school and making sure that kid got clothes on and I'm spending time with them and all of that shit. That ain't got nothing. Me doing that.
Okay, but what if she don't have a car though? What if she don't have a car?
That's
the
her
child goes
motherfucking
on the
problem.
bus. The child going to a big expensive charter school on the bus.
And it's paid for and getting there. The child getting there. Not even say men call the child it, but the child getting there. Seriously.
What in the world would it look like?
Don't nobody got to. Why does everybody? Wait a minute. Why does everybody got to know who the child is? That doesn't make any
People don't know
sense.
who the child is.
It don't matter. It don't fucking matter. As long as the father is doing his part, making sure that the school tuition is paid, making sure that that child got food, clothes on their back, and spending time with the child. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, listen. When I went to child support court for mine,
you didn't want to talk about
yeah,
yours.
no, well, yeah, whatever. You already put it out there. So when I was paying child support, the first and only thing the judge was mainly concerned about, screw all the payments, all of that. They wanted to know, is the father spending time with the child? They want to know that more than anything else. So if the father is doing that, and on top of that, taking care of the load as far as making sure babysitting is provided, after school programs is provided, paid for, the whole nine, and all of that, ain't no way I need to be paying for her to have somewhere to live. She need to be figuring that shit out. She need to get up off her ass and go get a job and go figure that shit out. And that's the same thing I'm saying about Black China. You need to get off your ass and go to work.
She can pay. I guess.
Obviously not if she getting her cars taken away. And then you want to turn around and sue the car. All of a sudden, a lawsuit against the Kardashians just come out of the woodwork because you done lost 2 or 3 cars. Come on, people. You can't live above your means.
That's true.
You can't live above your means. That's just bottom line on that. And for a black man, I'm going to keep it, well, I'm going to say for any man that is paying child support, you're not obligated to take care of the mother. You're obligated to take care of the child. And the judge sees that. And they know this. So they're not going to force you to take care of the mother.
But they still doing it, though.
If they do it, that's because that's their choice. But I refuse to take care of another dude that's living with my baby mama. That ain't happening. It's her responsibility to provide a place to stay for her child. And if she can't, then I need to have that child until you provide a place for it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so what I'm saying makes perfect sense.
Well, what I was saying is the first 5 years. They give her a chance. No, because the baby's still little. Okay, yeah, the baby can be with nannies and whatever, but the baby's still little. If she want to be at home with the baby, then that's fine. But when the baby get of school age, okay, now it's time for you. Well, you needed to be preparing those. You need to be preparing those 5 years.
But what are you saying though?
To go to school or do something.
But you still saying that he still should be taking care of the mama? Why should I have to take care of the mama? For what?
Because you laid up with her.
So what? So what? She a grown woman. She need to go out there and get her own damn income. I ain't got nothing to do with how she got to pay her rent. And that's real talk.
Okay.
Should no man have to be taking care of her dude if there's a dude involved?
Don't even say
because
that.
You can't sit here and tell me
she
that,
gonna get a dude eventually.
Of course, and that means I'm feeding both of them fuckers. You know what I mean? And I ain't doing that.
Yeah, I understand.
I ain't doing that. My obligation is the child, and the only time I ever got to talk to the dude is if he put hands on my child. That's it. Mm-hmm. And you know, me and you, we've been together for 21 years. If I had to put hands on any one of the kids, I had to holler at the father first. Yeah, cause she slid across that foot like. But anyway, I've raised all her kids. I ain't trying to hear that shit. We've been together. How long? We've been together, what, 22, 20, 21?
About not even 20 years, darling.
No, we close. No, we passed 20.
Not 20 years. Remember, we discussed this the other day.
Nigga, we passed 20.
That's not 20. Okay.
So we pretty much about to go on 21 next year.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I keep up with it. But yeah, so we did that. This is our first episode. Season 1, first episode. Leave a comment. Tell us what you think about what we discussed. We love y'all for, just giving us the opportunity to share what we have to offer. And at the end of the day, you know, we just want to provide good content. If I'm right about something, it's okay to put it up there. If I'm wrong about something, it's okay about to put it out there. But at the end of the day, we just want to have a conversation about stuff that we talk about and share it with you guys. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, this is the Buzz and Yaya show, and we love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Holla back. You ain't got to do all that. Hell, this ain't gang banging. I'm not no fool.